the 3 best leg exercises that you could do with dumbbells, in my opinion. Hi, I'm Jonathan Pritchett with Theology, Geek, Fitness, and in my opinion, these are the 3 best, even though there's tons of leg exercises that you can do. My favorites are these. Number 1 is, of course, the squat. Now, you can rack the dumbbells up here if you want to, but I like to hold them to my sides because I use the adjustable dumbbells called the Kinsui Adjustabells in tandem with my Kinsui EasyVest Pro. And even though the EasyVest Pro can hold up to 160 pounds, it can be quite challenging, the heavier weights you put on that vest, to go get in and out of it. So if you've ever seen videos of people who are putting 45-pound plates all over their EasyVests, you watch them roll around on the floor trying to get in and out of it, it can be a challenge. So what I do to mitigate that challenge is, if I have the pull-up bar set up, I can just use the Kinsui suspension system to get in and out of the vest when it has tons of heavy weight on it. But I don't always have a pull-up bar set up here at the office like I do at the house. So I go lighter on the weights and the vest and make up the difference with the adjustable dumbbells. But with or without a vest, whatever you can handle, I recommend holding the dumbbells to your side and doing squats. It's the king of dumbbell leg exercises. Coming in at number 2 would be the stiff leg deadlift. I don't do a whole lot of these, but it's kind of a carryover from the resistance band training days that I did for about a year and a half after the lockdown, when I started getting into home fitness. And so I really liked this exercise. I had a bar, an actual workout bar or something like that to do deadlifts with, but I was just like, I don't do this a whole lot. There are better hip hinge and hamstring type exercises that I like to do, and I have a whole other day for pulling movements. Deadlift is technically a pushing movement, so I don't really do deadlifts on my back day. So I'll do swings with the with just weight plates and some 360 grips from Kinsui. But if I'm just doing a dumbbell leg workout just to get in and out of a workout pretty quickly, the stiff leg deadlift would be my second favorite go-to. I'm sure, you can do lunges and all sorts of things like that, but I like bilateral exercises more than unilateral exercises, simply to save time. Every now and then I do things like step-ups or whatever, but really, I don't like to spend a whole lot of time doing this, so I kind of stay away from those, except to just do a check every now and then to see how well I'm still doing lunging movements. So I don't do them terribly often. I typically resort to sort of bilateral exercises. And number 3, because I am a guy who is constantly trying to grow my calves, because if you've seen any of the B-roll, you can look at my calves and they're not terribly impressive. So I'm always trying to constantly work on them. So I'm going to always pick a calf exercise for an exercise for my legs. So I just do standing calf raises with the weight vest and the dumbbells, of course. And I typically superset these when I'm doing the squat. So I don't do this as an additional exercise independent on its own at the end of my leg day or whatever. I just superset these in with my squats. So there you go. Those are my 3 favorites out of all the exercises that you can do to work your legs with dumbbells. These are the ones I go to and why I go to them. Let me know what you think in the comments. Agree, disagree, what are some of your favorites? Tell me what you think. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed. I'm on the hunt for more subscribers. Always share the video if you found it helpful and think that someone else may enjoy this kind of content. Like the video if you liked it. Click the dislike button if you didn't like it. I don't really care either way. I just care that you click one or the other. Help me out. And finally, if you want to support what we're doing financially at Theology Geek Fitness, you can do that by becoming a patron at patreon.com/theologygeekfitness. $1 gets you in the door. $10 and up patrons get in on the free gear giveaways that I do periodically. And of course, there's bonus content over there as well with more on the way. So I appreciate it if you consider that, just like I appreciate you watching this video. We'll see you in the next one. God bless.